Hello, Aquano here, and we are live for the first week games. The first week games of OBL Season 3. And honestly, I've been waiting for this moment. So the reason why I'm doing it Saturday and not like after the week actually ends is because I'm going on a vacation trip. Um, I'm going on a vacation trip like tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot the date of my own flight. Yeah, tomorrow. So we are gonna do the week one right now. Now there's two week one games that haven't been played yet. Unfortunately, that's too bad. I might watch them like during the week two stream, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now the week two and week three stream will be combined. The week two and week three stream will be combined. So yeah, that's one thing to note. Since I will not be here during week two, and I'll come back maybe at the end of week three. I think. Wait, where's? Let me check the calendar real quick. So this is week one. This is week three. Week two. Week three. Okay, no. I come back literally the Monday of week four. So at the beginning of week four, we're gonna do like a stream for week one and week one and two. But for now, let's watch the game. So which one are we going to watch first? Pivot is in the chat, which means logically I should watch his game first. But I don't know if Radish is in the chat. I know Radish told me he would watch the stream. So I think I will wait until Radish says something. I can just, link him the stream too. That'll work. Nah, wait a bit. Bet we'll do another game. Let's do Savage Raccoon and Stainbomb because they're both Europeans, which means I doubt they'll come here. I really doubt it. I doubt they'll be here. Now, I do have the teams ready over here, and I do have a notepad here because we will be selecting the awards at the same time. So, let's not wait any longer and look at our first matchup. Stainbomb versus Savage Raccoon. Two very scary teams, and I think they're right next to each other over here. Yeah, they're right above the other. So we have them both here. Now you guys can't really see them. Let me do that. There we go. Now you guys also let me just go back here. Oh yeah, this is better. So yeah, these are the teams, the purple one and the green one. Mega Galade Darkrai. I remember this team. We did talk about it quite a lot. And he's only has one Terra Captain, which is Arctozolt. Not a bad Terra Captain, but only having one is not ideal. This guy is the guy that has a very scary offensive team with Cinderace, Latias, Kildeo, Riverroom. Needs background music, not gonna lie. I usually do have background music, but this time I just wanted to use like this one here. So like I can just lower it like this. Now the problem with using this music is that it pauses when I speak, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Let's go back. But yeah, I usually do have music. It is what it is. I can. While we wait for the others to come here, I can literally just. It takes me 2 seconds to put music. Let's be honest. Like it's not like I have to prepare it in advance, right? But we'll wait a couple seconds for everyone to come in to the stream. We're currently at like 6 viewers, I think. No, 5. We watching the week 2s? No, we're not. We're gonna do week 2 and 3 at the same time. Unless I have more time than expected, but I'm already like pretty tight on time. So yeah. We have 8 We have 8 week 1 games. There we go. That's the one I usually use. I think it's loud enough. Let me know if you want it louder. Okay, so let's just start the first game. Okay, I'm gonna predict. Actually, I don't remember what they led, but I'm gonna say Cinderace versus Ninetales. Let's go in. So Cinderace is actually thrown in versus Jirachi. Yeah, that makes sense. Switches back to move right away. Frisks the Choice Scarf. Let me put that in slow. Odino comes here on the Roost. Toxic on the Odino. Now, to be fair, Odino usually doesn't want to stay here for too long. She wants to switch around because of Regenerator. So it's not like the worst, but it does suck quite a lot. U-turn does not get fully parried. Goes to Jirachi. Wishes. What Savage Raccoon Sprite? That's actually a good question. Is this like a custom sprite? He might just be the GOAT. Wish. We're wish passing. Nurse Joy. Rocks are coming in. We might have Magnet Pull. Yep. We have Magnet Pull. Oh, we're gonna set up. Ah, shit. Do we have anything? We have U-turn. Okay. That's good, but we are gonna get Rock Heat, though. Physical Jirachi against Rocky Helmet Magnet Pull is pretty bad. Thunderbolt doing more than 50%. What do you do to that? Ooh, Veil is gonna help a bit. It is gonna help a bit, but it is gonna have to give its life to put Veil. Gallade comes here, threatens the fighting move. Also, I don't know why I don't have this on. Yeah, this is cooler. This is a lot cooler. Mega Gallade. Swords Dance. Ooh, Ice Punch. We don't have a stab fighting move? Did he predict a switch, perhaps? Defox will remove everything. He's going to CC to check the kill. Safely secure the kill. Gallade isn't the fastest mon on Earth, and it is minus defenses right now, so this thing is going to hurt. Gallade has a low defense, a high speed def, so he doesn't really want to stay in front of Cinderace. Narver's going to come in to tank the Power Ball. Doesn't take it that well, but it is parried, but it is a supportive build with Toxic Roost. Probably full HP, to be fair. U-turns for Momentum. Slow U-turn to Jirachi. Magnezone comes here for the Magnet Pull. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's like a free switch. Holy shit, his set is so bad against this. Magnezone is a free... Bro, this Magnezone is a free switch every time Jirachi on the screen. If it U-turns, it gets shipped. If it Iron Heads, it gets shipped. If it Stealth Rocks, well, it is what it is. And if it T-Waves, you're just immune. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Barrier is gonna come back online. Now, the only thing that can kill this is honestly... Well, he does have 2 special threats, so... But to be fair, this might be like full speed F with Barrier to be tanky on both sides. T-Bolt does a shit ton of damage to Blastoise. Isn't this Mega? Is there any reason why you would not Mega? I'm pretty sure this is Mega. Yeah, it is. Wait, no, this is the wrong team. I'm stupid. They both have Blastoise. It's not Mega. It's not Mega. They both have Blastoise. I'm stupid. Because I remember, like, wait, I saw Mega Blastoise in the matchup. And I was, in fact, right. But it was not in the right team. Okay. Let's go back. So yeah, it wasn't Mega. It's good chip, honestly. This was pretty threatening. Let's see if he can... this is going to be 4-4. Yeah, he's going to take the kill. Pretty close game, honestly. all of his mons are pretty healthy. This guy has 65% though on 2 mons. 65, 75, Parrot. This one is... Now, to be fair, the best Jirachi answer just died, so... Jirachi has been freed a lot. Cinderace has not boosted his Choice Scarf. Gonna come here to threaten the kill. And now we can safely kill Noivern with 2... Wait, why do you want to U-turn on Scarf Cinderace when there's rocks in? I mean, you do have Rapid Spin on this, but, like, don't you just want to chip? I feel like if he clicked Pyro Ball twice, he would have gotten killed 100%, no? Am I crazy? Like, don't you just want to take your kill? Okay. You turn into River Room, Need for Speed. Jirachi comes here, Shift Gears in front of him. Oh, no, that's the same turn, never mind. So he Shift Gears on the switch in. And then Terra Blast. Ooh, it's Life Orb. Wait, it's Life Orb. Oh, it's Life Orb. If it's Life Orb, just set up again and then click. Now you need to kill. You need 2 hits to kill this, which means you take 20% of your HP. Like, and now you're paralyzed, which means you should have. You know it had T-Wave. You know it had T-Wave, which means you have another reason to shift gear again. I mean, why would you not shift gear again in this situation? I don't understand. I mean, you're in front of something that doesn't get one-shot, that has T-Wave, and you have Life Orb. Like, you have all the reasons in the world to one-shot this and shift gear again. But anyways, let's see how this goes. He can shift gear again now, to be fair. Okay, there we go. This can't do much. Yeah, this is resisted. Now we just gotta pray for to the Parahax gods. Oh. Now, to be fair, this is the best mod to be paired in front of. The others kind of kill you. Okay. We got that one. Minus 10%. Now, it should outspeed everything, even when paralyzed, because it's +4. Okay, we did not get parried. It's pretty good. I don't know if I would have gone this first, but I don't think this had a way to kill it, so... Ooh, okay. The Parahax gods are on our side. Ooh, the critical hit just to, rub it in. Even though it was definitely not required. Definitely did not matter. Okay. At the end of the day, his mistake did not matter, but it could have mattered. It could have mattered. I mean, he was like 1 hit away from basically dying. If Jirachi had better rolls, honestly, he could have died. Well, he would have died while killing, so it wouldn't matter. But what I'm saying is, his mistake did not matter in the end. But he definitely should have shift geared twice instead of going for the chip on Jirachi. GG's. Let's see. River Room did clutch up, so we're gonna put River Room as a nomination. Raccoon. Okay. Any other potential nominations? Well, let me go back here to check the sets. I don't see anything like good for the Chef's Kiss award, like the cool set award. No, everything is just basically standard. There's nothing like Terra Water is also like kind of standard. Yeah, I think we can just safely move on to the next one. So let me know if the music is not too loud. It could be. Okay, let's switch scene. Go to the next game. Since Radish and Pivot are here, we can just watch their game right away. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, this is a very interesting matchup. I know both of these teams pretty well. So, we have the Zapdos Zapdos, Ogremon, Western, Weavile, Iron Crown. Now let's look at the mons they actually brought. I think the matchup is pretty even in my opinion. The mons they actually brought are interesting. So you have Palossand. Palossand, I think in my opinion, Palossand is quite underrated. I really like this mon. Solid spin blocker with rocks and a ground type, which every team needs in my opinion. We have Mega Altaria, Zapdos, he brought all of his heavy hitters and Palossand. Same thing for pivots. He brought the Tusk, the Latios, the Metagross, the Nihilego, Comfey. First time I see Nihilego get drafted, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Nihilego get drafted, but let's see if Pivot is goated with the sauce. I'm gonna predict Great Tusk lead into Iron Crown or Palo. Okay. I just watched 86. That was fire. Yo! 86, one of the best animes I've ever watched. I ain't gonna lie. Code Geass is fucking goated. Code Geass is low-key like a top 5 anime of all time. Like 86 is basically Attack on Titan and Code Geass mixed. Like you can't make this shit up. Anyways, small anime tangents. So, ooh, it's actually the Latios. I thought the Latios would be a good lead, but since he has Iron Crown, I thought he would maybe lead something else. Okay, let's see how this plays out. So I wonder if it's better to do this. Can I move my camera a little bit higher? Yeah, I can. Okay, this is a bit better. Let's see. So we start with a T-Wave Latios. That's cancer. Bro. Pivot keeps telling me, oh, bro, Latios is so fun to play. Like, you just nuke. Everything, all you need to do is nuke. It's so cool to just do damage. And then he leads week 1 with T-Wave Latios. Like, brother, go fuck yourself. Like, cancer T-Wave spamming with Latios. Like, of all Pokemons, Latios. Volt Switch the Metagross into the shiny Palossand. Pretty good. We're going to Hex the Comfey. Comfey comes in on the switch in. Terra Ground Comfey is honestly kind of predictable in this matchup, but it does the job. Hurricane hits. Knockoff. I did not know this thing got knockoff. That's pretty interesting. Knocks off the AV, which is which kind of like oof, and that's why we hate Para, boys. Flare Blitz. So it's quite the offensive Incineroar, but it's also quite the bulky Altaria. Ooh, Hyper Voice spam is pretty good. Almost two hit KO Metagross. Who resists that, by the way? Ooh, the Toxic on Comfey is insane. Insane. That's actually kind of insane. You prevent Comfey's best, because like Comfey is very scary because of his CM sets and sub CM sets. Like, Toxic in Comfey basically, like, prevents a tragedy. Now, this, if it was Specs, it wouldn't have mattered as much, but it is in fact not Specs since we saw Synthesis. Okay, Confusion hit, that's good. You know, we got to balance hacks with hacks. We got a fully para, now we got Confusion. Now, the issue is that the para is permanent, and that's why paralysis is kind of cancer. Altaria comes in, takes chips again. It's got defog. Okay, we have defog on the little bird. Now his Rock Setter is still alive, so Lester Purge. We tank that pretty good. Please don't get fully parried. Okay. Now Weavile comes in. Yes, Weavile comes in. The confusion hit helped me. It hit that I had grass knot. Well, I don't know if it helped you, but... I mean, in the present, it didn't help you. But in the end, maybe in hindsight, it helped you. I don't know. We'll see at the end. But for so far, very close, very close game. 20 turns in. 20 turns in, and no deaths. Heavy boots are off. Do we have hazards? We haven't seen hazards yet, but he probably has them on Palo. Ogrepon is here, takes the kill. He's gonna sack his lion. Okay. Glim is gonna come here. Is this choiced? It could be. Because why would you go? Well, yeah, it's probably choiced. Probably choice Specs or Scarf. Probably choice Scarf. This took a lot of damage from Hex. Holy shit. Okay, it is Life Orb. Pretty standard on comp face, and he has a lot of regen. We're gonna take the kill with a crit knockoff. Crit probably did not matter, since it's not really known for its defenses. Switches to Zapdos, takes on the Draco Meteor, which... Whew, ooh, Draco into last turn, unfortunately kills. Bro, getting parried on this turn 1 and losing AV made dealing with Latios so much harder. EQ into Metagross. And to Hyper Voice, very... Okay, 3-4. Honestly, close. This game is closer than I expected. If you guys don't know who Pivot is, he's a very, yeah, like, egocentrical person who loves to glaze himself and brag when he wins. And from what I've heard him say, I thought this game would be a kind of a stomp. But it is pretty close. Well, closer than I expected. Grassnut almost one-shot the Anakin. And then he switches, predicting a switch. Interesting. And we lose the speed tie. That is unfortunate. But we take the kill with Weavile. But then we have Scarf Nihilego to deal with. And I think Scarf Nihilego kind of clears, no? Well, now it definitely clears. Yeah, now it definitely clears. Like, I don't think switching there was the... I don't think switching was the... Yeah. Yep. Honestly, this was Scarf, right? Does Scarf Nihilego one-shot Weavile? Without the Beast Boost? Like, let's go back here. I mean, we can calc this right now. Okay, so Nihilego. I'm gonna assume you're well, let's look at Timid first. I'm assuming you were modest, but let's look at Timid first. I think this was Choice Band. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's. So, Sludge Wave actually does not kill. And if you're modest, it does not kill either. So, actually, if Radish didn't switch there, he had a shot to win the game. So, I don't know what Pivot is smoking when he says that this game wasn't close. But he's smoking some good shit. I look you on it. Because this game was definitely close. It was like a small mistake away from going both sides. And... like, a Scarf cleanup is not unusual. This is what Pokemon is. Like, if you have, like, a strong Scarfer, you usually want to, like, chip the enemy team and then go for a cleanup in the late game. So, yeah, that's about it. I don't know why he didn't just Rock move. Maybe because you had a defensive Altaria and it lived. Because he probably calced the damage he did first and realized... you were defensive, or maybe he just knows the calc and says, okay, this is defensive Altaria, and Power Gem doesn't kill defensive Altaria. Don't know what he's smoking either. It was 30 turns. I was bored by then. Yeah, this was, yeah, I mean, honestly, Pivots, like, you could have lost. You could have lost easily, bro. I don't know what you're saying, bro. If he literally just didn't switch, and, like... triple Axel knocked off your ass, He had a solid chance to win. Unless your Great Tusk was also Scarf. But, like, if your Great Tusk wasn't also Scarf, if your Great Tusk wasn't speed invested, you 100% lost. And if your Great Tusk was, like, speed invested but not Scarf, there's a chance you lose. I don't know. But this game was definitely close. I'm gonna put this as contender for Game of the Week. Again, you know, Pivot thinks he's a lot better than Pivot always likes to, you know, exaggerate his wins. You know, we love him anyways. Is there any Stand Your Ground Chef's Kiss? Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, the T-Wave was definitely clutch, but I refuse to give it... I refuse to give this fucking Cancer set a fucking award. So I think we're gonna like nominate this for Game of the Week and move on. But yeah, he just cleaned up. Pretty good. Let's see. Stormtide came in the chat, but Sao did type before him. So let's look at Sao versus Fanta, which was right after. So perfect. So we have the Terra Glass Trie, which is kind of crazy. We have Deoxys Speed. Is this Mega Sableye? I think it is. It is, in fact, Mega Sableye. We have Diggersby, though. Diggersby, though, is it Terra? It is not Terra. We're saving Terra for Glass Trie. That's fair. We have Tentacruel for Spin, T-Spikes. Does Diggers... Oh, we have Deoxys for Hazard's lead. Let's see. I'm going to say Deoxys versus... Oh, he brought the 3 genies again. No, I think he played this game before mine, so maybe... so no. He brought the 3 genies and then brought them again against me. Pretty fun to see. We have Terra Bisharp, Terrakion, and Victini. I'm gonna predict Deoxys versus Tornadus. Oh, I was right about one of them. Ooh. Oh, Terra, Sandstorm. Okay. Sandforce Landorus. Sheesh. And bulky Terrakion. Basically a free AV for Terrakion. I mean, it's not bad, but like, why would you just not use Sheer Force? Sheer Force is just so good. Quick Attack into Earthquake. I guess Sand Force is better if you want to use physical Landorus. I guess that makes sense. But I still think Sheer Force is kind of like, you know, a lot better. Bisharp takes the Ice Beam with ease, probably Eviolite. Puts Hazards, pretty good. Ooh, do we get the burn? We don't get the burn, and Psychogot does a... Wait, that's not a lot of damage. Tentacruel is not known for his physical defense, so I'm kind of surprised. Ooh, what was that? Shukaberry. Okay, do we put rocks again? Bro, if he puts rocks again... No, why did you sucker? You were not even in danger to get killed. No, if he put rocks again, that would have been crazy. SD on the Victini switch in. Victini is not faster, but is known for being played Scarf. Fusion Fight takes out the spinner, so if we put rocks again, we're in good business. We switch out. Ooh, I don't think that's the switch you wanted to see. Put rocks. Ooh, that's not good. And now Sableye is gonna Mega, and you can't rocks anymore. Bro, you should have taken your rocks when Glastrier was here. Oh well. It's fine. You can't really knock off this, but it does do decent damage. Eviolite gets knocked off. He misses the burn yet again. I think he's going for a sack and just do as much chip as he can. He already took 2 PPs out of recover, probably a third one yet. Only 5 PPs left. That's not bad. Double miss is crazy. It is a bit crazy, yeah. Now the damage has been reduced by quite a lot. Ooh, wasting recover on 67? Not good. Only 4 left. He used half of his recovers on this Bisharp. I don't know if it's going to end up mattering, but it could. Dazzling does 44. Knockoff. Is this Scarf? Ooh, it's Specs. Oof. We're getting walled like crazy by this thing. Wait, is Fusion Flare a physical or a special move? It's a special move, right? Okay. One more recover left, so it did end up mattering. I think he's gonna run out of recovers. Sandstorm on the last recover. No more recovery for the Magic Bound Sableye. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's such an unfortunate miss. Weather Ball. Yeah, no, that's such an unfortunate miss. He's getting chipped though. And yeah, Sableye ends up dying. It is a 2v3 now. I think it might have been enough to just let this thing... Okay. That's an interesting switch. Is this Scarf, perhaps? I mean, if this is max speed, Scarf Terrakion doesn't even outspeed. It's kind of crazy. Actually, no, it might. No, it might. It's 170 speed plus. So, yeah, no, it does outspeed. Scarf Terrakion max speed does outspeed Deoxys. But Deoxys is so fast that some Scarfers actually don't outspeed him. Which is kind of funny. Zen Headbutt. Ooh, that's rough. Can we one... I mean, we can probably one-shot this with Earthquake, right? Yeah. But this does have Ice Beam, and it is faster, so... 07. Yep, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, the Sableye did irreparable damage to his team. He killed 3 mons by just staying there. So I think this is probably our winner for the Stand Your Ground around award. It's because he literally just stood his ground. The guy just stayed there. Any interesting sets? Nope. Let's move on. I'm going to have a choice. Either watch this or Classroom with the Elites. Do what you want, brother. But hey, Classroom with the Elite is not live, though. That's a thing. Bro, these two teams are scary as fuck. I think these two teams are some of the best teams in the league. We have... these two plus Meowscarada, Flygon, Vaporeon. Terra Flygon can be pretty scary. It's good Terra Captain. We have Kyurem Black with Excadrill and Galvantula Gen 5 represent. Holy, I love this. I'm gonna predict Galv into Treads. Wait, let me move this a little bit higher. There we go. We get Braked. And then U-turned Willow the Cersei, Vaporeon. Is that the one from Game of Thrones? We'll see. Flip turns into Sansa. Yup. Seems like Game of Thrones themes. Pants. Pants come here. This is just Pants. Okay, get the boost, but we don't want to stay in. Go back to Vaporeon. We're going to Light Screen. Oh, no. Screens. This is not Light Clay, though. So, won't stay too long, but it's still pretty annoying. He's going to put a second one, and then he's just going to... Okay, we don't want to chill reception. We don't want to get knocked off. That's fair. He's going to U-turn. Pretty good for momentum, predicting the switch. I think knockoff was free there, but it is what it is. And we're back to the same fucking situation here. This time he's gonna stay, okay. And he tells a bad joke. Oh shit. Dazzling Gleam. Ooh, Scale Shot is online. Oh shit. I mean, it is pretty low, though. So I think Mach Punch just killed him. Yeah, he just doesn't. He doesn't even need to sack it. He just comes here and just smacks. He is gonna switch it. He's gonna preserve it. This is, I think, Mega Pidgeot with No Guard Hurricane can be pretty scary. Agility. Okay. Hurricanes for 49%. Chips the bird. Are we gonna sack? Yeah, we are gonna sack. We're gonna come here for the faster amount to finish him. Ooh, no, the mountain comes here. Why are we using the mountain? Should we keep the balloon for Excadrill? Interesting. Ooh, we're confused. That's so bad. Okay, I mean, if you were sacking this anyways, shouldn't you have gone Iron Moth in the first place? Like, a couple turns ago, this was half HP, and you had a free switch because your Vaporeon died, right? Why did you go Trance right away? I feel like if you were sacking this later anyways, just go Iron Moth. Yeah, is it maybe because it's not scarfed? I think it's not scarfed and gets outsped. That's fair. But if you surely have something that outspeeds this. I mean, this does take double damage from knockoff, and if you have triple axle, you would just kill it too, because you do outspeed it by a bit. Also, if this is not scarfed, then Flygon is definitely scarfed. Anyways, do we come for the? Oh no, we actually just come back. Wait, why? It's at 44. I mean, you have two mobs that can just easily kill it, revenge kill it. Now this doesn't have balloon and is 1 HP. Now it is faster than Excadrill. Oh, it's gonna put rocks before dying. That's not bad. Ooh, but he's gonna allow double screens. That's not good. He's gonna knock off or U-turn. Is this banded, by the way? It might be. Honestly, it might be. I don't think it's Scarf. Scarf doesn't make much sense in this matchup since you outspeed a lot of stuff. Wait, why are we sacking this? Wait, you need Mach Punch for the cure. Oh my god. Daenerys! There was Hodo. Arya and the mountain. Okay. The dragon being called Daenerys makes sense. Also, he does get killed. Ooh, okay. Wait, do we have a comeback in our hands? Do we have a comeback? Ooh, does not kill. Ooh, reflect. Ooh. I mean, look. The thing is, Girder died, so he doesn't have an answer. Okay, you should have not Earthquaked here. And no. You know it's Theragrass. Wait, he has Roost? Oh no, this is cooked. Oh yeah, this is cooked. Oh yeah, oh no, this doesn't have boots. I'm stupid. This does not have boots, so it just dies. Yo, I was sweating for Spygon, I ain't gonna lie. But Spygon Aron did end up clutching. And with his mascot, by the way. I mean, he does have Flygon as his profile picture both on Discord and YouTube, so quite nice to see the Flygon performing. Which award do we not have any nomination for? The Chef's Kiss. I always struggle with finding like an award for Chef's Kiss, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Then we have 8 viewers in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you want to watch your game next. I know we have Stormtide next. And after that, we don't know yet. Yeah, I don't think there's any cool sets here. Pretty standard stuff all around. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Stormtide versus Tylord. I haven't seen Tylord in chat yet, but it is what it is. I know he comes back from work pretty late, so I don't think he'll be there for the stream anyways, so, you know, he'll catch up the VOD. Let's just watch the game right now since Stormtide typed in chat. Very scary teams. We have Palafin, Sylvali, pretty... Like, honestly, I love this spawn in draft. Being able to stay normal type and use any item, while also being able to change types without Terra. Like, you can use any type. It's pretty good. Also, you have like 120 base power stab of any type you want. That's pretty good. I know that's pretty good. With Parting Shot, the only problem with Sylvali is that he lacks recovery. He doesn't have any move like Drain Punch or stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is. But let's just start. I'm gonna predict a Swampert into Glossire situation. Okay, we get the hero form right away. We put screens, go Glossire for predicting the Volt Switch or something. We put rocks. Venusaur comes in, Mega Venusaur Leech Seeds the Starmie. Starmie can Rapid Spin out of it, but oh, Thunder Wave on the Guta's Gold. It's not too good. We're gonna switch out. Make It Rain. Do we have special defensive Glossire? Kinda, not kinda. High Roll could kill, but it is -2. It's gonna recover the damage. We're back to square one. Switch to Manectric on the Leech Seed. This doesn't have anything. This has Thick Fat. How do we kill this? Wait, why? What is he scared of? Bro, you could have literally just stayed. But anyways, Flip Turn is probably gonna come in here. Oh no, knockoff. I mean, you could have Flip Turn for free momentum, but Grass Knot on the Swampert, it hurts pretty bad. Flip Turn does quite a lot of chip, honestly. Rigidity comes here. Are we gonna spin the rocks away? We are gonna. Oh, it's Go Sylvali. Never mind. Never mind. Multi attack comes here. Does insane chip. We Volt Switch out. Hydraker comes here. Not Boots. Flame Charge comes here. Ooh, shit. Now with a fast butt. Or Stab is Ghost, so we don't want to stay here. He's gonna. Ooh, it's a physical Hydreigon. Okay. Okay. Earthquake, the Claw Size. Oh, the counter! Okay! Okay, that's what I like to see! Starmie comes here on the Sludge Bomb. We sack it. 5v5. Manectric comes back. Why are we going Manectric? Airy Impulse. Interesting. I mean, he's just gonna switch. You're just healing him for free. I don't think Manectric is the answer to fucking Venusaur. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what is, but definitely not that. That's such a hard mod to kill, by the way. Mega Venusaur is such a good Mega. Screens go out. But he just reputs them right away. Flame Charge comes in. Gold Dingo comes here. Shadow Bolt probably kills. Gonna switch to Glossire. Ooh, we T-Wave. That's pretty risky. You know Glossire is the special wall. Why do you T-Wave? And now you don't kill. If you Shadow Bolt, you would have killed light after with Make It Rain later. Now he just recovers on your face. That's not too good. We're gonna switch to Venusaur. Now this game is still winnable for Tylor, but it's looking quite rough. He will have a hard time getting through the Venusaur. Switching to Claude. Giga Drain does quite a bit of damage, I ain't gonna lie. Black Sludge. Knockoff is gonna... Okay, the Earthquake did so pathetic damage. We're gonna use a Recover on a pretty healthy Glossire. I think he just want to stall. Yeah, this guy does not have an answer at all. What is Manectric gonna do, bro? Does it have Synthesis too? No, it only has Leech Seed to recover. Yeah, this is the problem. We don't have a Grass type, and the problem with Grass type is that they get fucked by Sludge Bomb. So, like, Venusaur is a very hard mon to have an answer to. Sylvali dies. Terrapagos comes here finally. Finally, we bring this thing. What does it have? CM. Okay, that's not too bad. We're gonna be forced to switch to Goldingo and the Terra Starstorm. Probably that's what's coming. Ooh, Rock Polish. Never mind. Do we have what it takes to kill this? Ooh. Ooh, that's clutch. That's clutch. Okay. That's the comeback. Terrace. Ooh, okay, that's the comeback. He probably kills this in one shot. Never mind. I underestimated the stab Terra Starstorm. Very good. Now, yes, the paralysis definitely cost him the game. But I don't think Stormtime needed the paralysis to win there. I mean, didn't need the miss to win there. He could have just won with something else. Now, the paralysis would have made Venusaur a lot harder to kill. This game would have probably been like 20 turns longer and just like stalling Leech Seed PP. That was probably the only way to actually beat this thing. And even then, he can heal with Giga Drain. It's so annoying. It's actually so annoying. Mega Venusaur is such a pain to kill. Look, everyone who has Tylord in their fucking schedule, please prepare an answer for Mega Venusaur. It's so painful to watch people like struggle to kill this thing. Anyways, hello, Lyrics. How are you doing? Our trusted neutral mod. How are you doing, bro? So I think. Okay, so the physical Hydreigon into counter Clodsire, that was such a hype moment. That was probably the coolest thing, bro. I was screaming. That was such a cool moment, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I don't know which one I should give it to. Should I give it to physical Hydreigon or should I give it to counter? Honestly, counter Clodsire low-key won him the game, but I'm gonna nominate both and choose later. I'm gonna choose later. You know what? Let's just make a poll. You know what? After we find all the sets, because we haven't finished all the games, so let's put Claude, Stormtide, and then we have a Hydreigon. We have DD Hydreigon from Tylord. Okay. I think also Spygon versus who the fuck is Pokemon? Bro, I hate when people have such a different name in their fucking in Discord than Showdown. I just hate it. I hate it, bro. You know what? Just because of that, I don't even want to put it in Game of the Week. Fuck that. Because I don't even know who it is. Now, I could check the doc, but I'm lazy as fuck. Silverfang? Too late. We're moving on. Now, to be fair, even if I nominated for Game of the Week, I don't think it would have won since the Radish versus Pivot game was pretty hype. But let's see. We have 2 games left. 2 games left. Okay. We have Gardevoir, Greninja, Rotom Heat, Sinistcha, Zamazenta, and the famous Terra Noctowl. I wonder which Terra he brought. And against him we have probably one of the scariest teams in the entire league because it is extremely offensive. Like, good luck. Like, my team is fucked against this guy. I don't know if I play Big Joe, but if I do, I'm fucked. Because my team is, like, doesn't have what it takes to, like, you know, play against this fucking hyper offense team. It's basically impossible to wall this guy. Like, he has Mega Alakazam, Como-O, Aegislash, Shaman Sky, Zygarde. There's, like, so many big threats. This, brother has 2 1-pointers. Okay, you guys can't see it here, but let me switch to this. This guy has 2 1-pointers. That's how you know he's top heavy. Like, real top heavy. But yeah. Let's go back to this. Okay. I'm gonna predict. I would say Feeny. Does Feeny get flip turn? I don't think it does. I'm gonna say Aegislash or Alakazam into Rotom. Okay, it is Feeny. Okay, I was right. It is Rotom. Okay. It is Terra Fairy. We have the Fairy Bird and the troops. Bidoof is the scariest one there. Be real. I mean, hey. I said it's the scariest team, bro. That's for many reasons. Bidoof included. But yeah, we do have the Terra Fairy Noctowl. We'll see. We'll see how much Noctowl can cook. I've never seen this thing get drafted ever, which is pretty interesting. So I'm excited to see what sets he brings. We have a switch in right away. We don't want a Volt Switch for free? Okay, maybe he predicted the switch to Zygarde. We're going to CM in front of that thing. Shaman comes in with Serene Grace Air Slash. Ooh, ooh, we do not get hit, but Strength Tap only delays the inevitable. We're going to substitute on the Shadow Ball, which fades it. Ooh, deserved. Actually deserved. Actually deserved for running Serene Grace Air Slash. Nah. Flinch fishing? Nah. Actually deserved. The 5% miss? Honestly, karma. Karma for drafting Shaman Sky. That mon is a fucking terrorist, bro. Okay. So, what the fuck do we do against this thing now? We have Komo as an answer. We're gonna clang our souls in front of him. Okay, do we just not die? I mean, we're plus Bidef. He's gonna Strength Stab. Hopefully you're special. I mean, yeah, you are. Since you are the... Okay, we are faster. This might be over. Actually, no. Any Scarfer probably clears this. Ooh, he lives this. Ooh, the Willows. Wait, why are we Willowing? Like, don't you just want to chip this? Ooh, I don't think that was the play. No, Postal, not like this. Ooh, no. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's sad. Okay, so listen, guys. What you do here is that you have to calc. You know the damage he does, the max damage he does. Just calc and see which mon survives, because he just sacked 3 mons for no reason. Gardevoir could have lived and one-shot him years ago. So yeah, this sadly kind of throws the game, because now he has 1 bird versus Miguel Alakazam. Tactical sacking. Tactical sacking the team before going to the answer. That's, you know, it do be like that sometime. Noctowl kind of... That's so sad. Noctowl actually lives, but the first move and only move he clicks all game actually misses. That's just a... Oh, wait, blunder policy? Yo! But he ends up dying. It is unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate. Even with the air slash miss, we still lose this quite hard, unfortunately. I mean, I guess Komo can be nominated for Pokemon of the Week. Gotta go for another Hypnosis there, not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, he should have. At least he could have maybe gotten 1 more diff if he did that. We know Chef's Kiss. No, Chef's Kiss is for cool sets. Like, Air Slash Drifloon is not really... Also, I already watched that game, so I can't really react to it, you know what I mean? We have KJ versus Mogusus, which is our good friend Sus. Thunderwave Latios. Honestly, the Thunderwave Latios did kind of play a big role, and it was very, how to say this? It was surprising. It definitely took your opponent by surprise and turned the tide of the battle. So I think Thunderwave Latios is kind of a contender for Chef's Kiss, but we'll see. We'll see. Because right now we only have 1 nomination for Stand Your Ground. We have 2 for Chef's Kiss. We have one for Game of the Week. Because, actually, technically, Silver Fang versus Aeron, Spygon could be nominated, but I doubt. I don't think it's better than this game, so we'll keep this one for now. And we have 2 nominations for Pokemon of the Week. Did the game get played or no? Because I know there's supposed to be a game, like, there's supposed to be... Yo, Faj, aren't you playing Load? If you play Load... Let me ping him. If you play Load before the stream ends, we could watch that game, but... I don't know if you can give it to that cancer, though, not gonna lie. You're right about that. I am a man of principles. Okay, let's start the game. We have... Ooh, this team is so annoying, by the way. Holy shit. Pitcherant, Gliscor, Scissor. Bro, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, to have to play against Gliscor, Pitcherant. Oh my god. Like... Isn't Sneasler kind of fucked here? How do you get through Gliscor Pitcherant? Like, I mean, I don't think Unburdened Sneasler does anything here. We have Boomer starts. Betsy comes in, probably gonna put rocks. Did we just Terra Water in front of the Rillaboom? Huh? Wait. I'm confused. Oh, Terra Water Sap Sipper. Okay, he wanted to bait the grass move. I see. And he puts rocks right away. Okay, Surf with Terra Water is also pretty good. Because now he's kind of fucking the Diancie in the ass. In the very rocky ass. Very hard ass. It does more than 50%, but it did proc Weakness Policy. And this used Rock Polish, so it is now... pretty much shell smashed. And it is getting healed by the terrain. Does it kill? Does Surf kill? We're gonna body slam. We're gonna go for the paralysis. I feel like Surf had a roll to kill. Why did he go for it? Surf had a roll to kill, bro. Diamond Storm gets defense boost. Oh sheesh. Yeah, there's no way you live that though. Okay. Mr. Break Your Wall. Really? Let's see how well he breaks your wall. Protect? I'm gonna switch. U-turn. Ooh, the crit! This is also Levitate, so it doesn't get healed. Oh, it's not Levitate. Oh, no, it has lefties. Never mind. It is Levitate. Hello. Whoa, I made it just in time. Listen, I thought he was gonna Terra, but he didn't bring Terras. I see. Wait, which one are his Terra captains? Oh wait, you guys didn't even fucking use Terra Preview. You fucking... I swear to God. Always these two. They either don't play the game, they either don't post the fucking live link, or they don't use the right format, like... Oh shit, we have a booster energy speed. D-danced? I don't think Rapid Spin's gonna help with that. Oh shit. Teleport into Rillaboom. Do we live this? Do we live Acro? We don't live Acro. There's no way in hell we live Acro. Holy. Oh my god, the earthquake. Okay. My brother asked me if I'm eating right now, but I'm not because we are prioritizing Pokemon. Pokemon is better than having dinner. Remember that. Let's switch here. So EQ does not one-shot this. Interesting. Because of grassy terrain. Toxic's the Acnologia. Fairy Tale reference in 2025. Knocks off the Claydol. Knocks off. Yeah, I mean this is. It does. I mean, I don't think even a burden outspeeds. Ouch. Another stomp, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's go gambling. Oh, he just wants to spam the thing. Yeah, no, bro. Cage's team is disgusting. Holy fuck. +2 quad effective move doesn't HKO. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't. Like, I know there's terrain on, but like even with terrain on, he's +2 and it's quad super effective, and this is Roaring Moon's attack stat. I mean, I'm surprised, honestly. Okay. So, Roaring Moon versus the world. We're gonna nominate for this. Now we're gonna do some polls, shall we? So first of all, there's one I'm really not sure about. Let's pull that right away. So we have Chef's Kiss Award. So DD Fizz Hydreigon. And Counter Claude. No, fuck your TOA of Latios, bro. Bring something actually cool. And then, you know what? I'll give you the award on a silver platter. Okay. There we go. And I think game of the week is obviously this game for me. The game was very close. Probably one of the closest game I've had this week. The other ones were pretty much all sweeps, kinda. We've had one sweep. Okay, now this one is crazy close. Actually, this could win it. This could win it. You know what? We'll pull that. We'll pull that. But for those who weren't there, the Radish vs Pivot game was very high stakes, very good. It was a lot more competitive than the other games, in my opinion. It was like two good players butting heads. I mean, we have Sao versus Fanta. Let's see what won the thing. It's currently at 60. It's currently at 50-50. Guys, you're not helping. Guys, you're not helping. 50-50 is crazy. It is Stormtide versus Tyler's Hydreigon. Now, to be fair, the Counter Claude did kill the Hydreigon. So the DD Hydreigon was not able to actually do the unpredictable stuff because Clodsire just, just one-shot his ass. Like physical Hydreigon was unpredictable, but Counter Claude was even more unpredictable. Move my vote to Claude. But I mean, right now it's 57% for Claude. So well, I think we're gonna end the poll here and do the next one. Yep, perfect. Okay, now let's do game of the week. Radish versus Pivot. Fanta versus Salt. There we go. So to give you guys a bit of context, this was a very close game because it ended up like being around only one switch, and Glim kind of like cleaning up. Very close game between two really good teams and two really good players. That was pretty hyped to watch. A lot of good plays for both sides, and yeah, it was just overall like a very close game and in the middle of a lot of stomps. Now, this game feels closer, but because there's one mon alive. But to be fair, there wasn't as many good plays in this game than this one. But it is technically closer because it was a 1-0. So yeah, your choice. We have a 71% vote for Radish versus Pivot. Skur. Okay. KJ is just being KJ. So yeah, and for the defensive award, there was no wall that did as much of a good job as the other guy. But we have one more poll to do. That we have 9 votes. Sheesh. Okay, now it's time for Pokemon of the Week. Which one was the first? It was River Room. Last poll, and then we'll have to end the stream here. It went faster than expected. I didn't think we would be over with all the games in like not even an hour. Well, now it's been an hour because we've been doing polls and shit, but we finished all the games in like 55 minutes, so it's pretty good. Okay, there we go. Pokemon of the Week. Well, remember, Nihiligo only, like, cleaned up. Like, cleaning up is important, but it didn't do, like... But there's mons who literally just, like, won the game alone. And those are the mons that have, like, Pokemon of the Week, right? Because they have, like, a lot of kills. So we have Remavroom, Komowo. And which one was the last one? It was, yeah, it was Roaring Moon. So Komowo took like 5 kills. Acwanoyt also took, I think, 5 kills. And Riverroom, I think, took 4 kills. Something like that. But it's not really about the kills only, it's also about like how impactful they were and how single-handedly they won the game. Let me do the poll. So these are 3 mons that kind of swept games. So that's what I'm basing myself on. So you have Riverroom. We have... Yeah, this guy. I mean, he did end up dying, but he took a lot of kills. He did take a lot of kills. He also kind of like single-handedly won the game. Now, it was partly because of Postal's mistake of not calking that Mega God of War actually lived one. But it is what it is. Let's see, what are the votes saying? For now it says Como 100%. Are you guys just not voting? Yeah, we got 10 viewers at the peak of the stream. Bro, it's so sad when, like, I get my peak viewership at the moment where I'm supposed to end the stream. Kind of sad. I mean, I guess we could watch a couple week 2 games, but Como is winning with 75%. But I think it's better to wait for the week 2 stream. Now, for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, or maybe like just didn't read the text I was sending and the announcements, I am going on a vacation trip tomorrow for 2 weeks, and therefore I'm not gonna be there to do like the week 2 stream. So at the end, since I come back at the end of week 3, pretty much like Monday, right after week 3 ends, we're gonna do the week 3 and 2 stream at the same time. So we're gonna watch like 20 games probably. So that's gonna be a lot. So I expect a long stream for when I come back from my trip. And that's why I played my week 2 game in advance. I'll probably have to play my week 3 game either somewhere in the middle of my trip or probably just late. So yeah. Faj for week 2. Is this your matchup? Might as well just watch me versus you to see shit gameplay. Don't worry, we'll watch it. We'll watch it on the next stream. Next stream is gonna be quite long. Now, I'll be honest. I have a flight tomorrow. I still haven't done my. I still haven't packed my thing. No, to commentate. Oh, I don't know. If he wants to do it, he can, yeah. But I doubt he will. He's a bit of a lazy bum. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It was Acwano. Thank you guys for thank you all of you guys for tuning in. We had a peak viewership of 10. Very nice, very nice. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you for all the good games, and yeah, keep playing bangers. That's it. See you guys in 2 weeks. It was Acwano. Peace.